Welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is called Johnny's Angels, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm John. Over the last 2-3 years, it's been an incredible honor to get to know a lot of the angels on this planet. These are the people in our lives who have done incredible things for us, people who have helped us survive, people who have helped us and encouraged us to keep moving forward when things seemed very strained and tough. So this is a channel that's about angels and the superheroes that you've been connecting with in your life. And it's designed to allow you a space and an opportunity to share who your angels are, who your superheroes are, who has touched you, who has loved you, and continues to do so in your life. So I kind of divided it up into 4 different segments. The first segment, of course, is my nearest and dearest angels, which are my 4 puppies. Now, I do have the most incredible menagerie or pack of puppies you can imagine. My first one was Angel. She's a Siberian Husky. She's also the alpha of the pack, no surprise, for those of you who know Huskies. And then my 2 German Shepherd boys who joined me after I got Angel. And then somewhere deep inside my soul, I had met my boss's Borzois, which are Russian wolfhounds. They are dogs that were raised by the czars as hunting dogs. So I thought, gee, it'd be really fun to have a Borzoi sometime in my life. So Cash, Rock Island Sound, which was my registered name for my little puppy, arrived here 3 years ago. So he came here and he was like this big, right? Cutest little puppy in the whole world. So Prince joins my little pack. So now I got 4, and this is like heaven for all of them. Lucky, the great senior German Shepherd, can boss him around, and Angel can raise him. She, for whatever reason, has the coolest maternal instinct I have ever seen. Meanwhile, I knew from my study of Borzois prior to getting one, they're considered a giant breed, very much similar to the Great Danes in terms of size, stature. So then I went from having a puppy to having a dog to having a horse. Who knew? And that's the story of my little angels, who I have to say during COVID and that whole experience were the best company and protection and love I've ever experienced. They took care of me for 2 years. I mean, it was like, okay, I guess you give these guys an opportunity. So that's going to be feature number 1 is going to be the angels, my little pack. This is all to say that in my heart of hearts, what I'd really like is to have a dog sanctuary. Now, I don't know that the laws of the city of Longwood will allow me to have this property be a sanctuary or not. So I'll have to investigate all of that. But I've always pictured myself as the Doris Day of Florida. And she used to live down the street from me when I lived in Carmel, and she had a house where I think she had 48 dogs. There's a Asher Sanctuary. I think it's in Oregon, state of Oregon somewhere. And this really cool guy runs this. And I'll put his thing down in my the descriptions down there so you can check out he has got a sanctuary with I think 30 or 40 pups right now. And watching that show is like, I mean, just get out the box of Kleenex and spend the next hour crying. It's so beautiful and so touching. That's kind of like, that's my long distance plan here. I think an animal sanctuary would be very cool. My Avatar colleagues and my family and my friends. I've had the most incredible life being able to work with and for the most incredible beings. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been my honor to work with my Avatar students, my Avatar masters, my Avatar fellow trainers, doing this work around the planet and helping people awaken to their true creativity and power. So this whole section, number 2, is going to be about how one can awaken oneself to one's highest goals and highest intentions. It's been the joy of my life in the last 30 years be able to deliver the Avatar course. So that's going to be a second segment. Third section is going to be, those of you who know I have a shorts YouTube channel for YouTube shorts. My initial thing was with my puppies. So if you go back in the shorts, it goes back to a whole period where it's just puppy shorts. I just moved over into dance since I spent 45, 50 years of my life professionally working as a stage director and choreographer. I just started creating dance shorts of like the highlights of the best dance that's going on the planet, with the best music that's going on the planet. And that's been really fun. So we'll be working with that whole dance piece in there, because being involved with dance is another type of angel. Last but not least is what I call the Senior Gaze Rock segment. For those of you who are over the 60-year mark, 70-year mark, 80-year mark and beyond, you guys have quite a bit of, us guys have quite a background of experience from the pre-gay, queer, LGBTQ reality that we're experiencing today, and moving through everything that's happened from Stonewall to gay marriage to everything that's taking place, and a huge amount of history and stories there that haven't been told. Some angels and some superheroes, I think, that need to get acknowledged for everything that's brought all of that forward in time to what we're presently experiencing, that has been astounding. I'm like speechless even thinking about the gigantic depth and breadth of what's happened there. So that's Johnny's Angels. So we're going to have quite a bit to cover and quite a bit to work with. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining my channel. So if you'd be willing to take a moment to click like, subscribe, and the bell, that would be awesome. So I can continue doing this, and you can continue to join me. We can explore all the angels and superheroes in our life. And not to mention what you're doing in your life to make it so wonderful, and the contribution that is to everything we're doing. So have a great day, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Come back.